Hi, it's Debbie Williams, and this video I'm going to talk about how to trust in a relationship. Now, this will help you whether you're in a relationship or not, because I shall weave some metaphors and stories that will help at the subconscious or unconscious level to help soften some of your fears and also give you an understanding on how to master your emotions and those thoughts to work for you rather than against you. And why not do this in trance? So find a place where you can relax and sit for a spell and just close your eyes and take a wonderful healing inspirational breath in. Hold it before releasing it. And each in-breath, imagine breathing in a new perspective on this. And each exhalation, let go some of the lesser painful feelings that you may be feeling, because each inspiration can shed some light on this as you begin to recognise that sometimes our emotional brain rules us, and it needs to. Because many years ago, walking in a forest, a twig snaps, we want to be aware there's a lion there or there's something that may eat us, so we need to take action quickly. Yet when you're having these powerful emotion responses and you're in a new relationship where everything seems okay, the brain sometimes pattern matches and worries you. Oh, will it be like the last one? Will it be like the last one who cheated on me or hurt me or any number of those things? And what we need to do is to find a way to process this emotional brain's messages. Because that's all they are. They're messages and warnings to say, look out, look out. And if we can find a way to see is there any validity in that, then it can be useful. Or if there isn't any validity, it can calm those thoughts down. And a recent client who came to me wanting to separate from a partner who, well, the whole of the time they've been together, she was mothering him, looking after him. It was like an extra child that she was nurturing. And this came from her own inner belief of putting everybody else first and wanting to make everybody else happy. But after 20 years of this, she decided, I want to be happy. And she began to see things differently. And I told her to write a list down of all of the qualities, because she was in a push-pull, do I stay, do I go? All of the qualities, the positive qualities in this person. And then all the negative qualities. And then a list of the ideal person that you'd want to have in your life. And when she did this, she realised that her current partner only had 2 things on that list. And one was he was in the age bracket of her ideal partner, and the second that he was good looking. He didn't have loyalty, he didn't have honesty, he didn't have motivation, he didn't have maturity, he didn't have the sense of fun, he didn't have any consideration for her, he didn't think about her at all, and he behaved like a spoilt brat at times. And when alcohol was mixed into that, the aggression used to worry her. And so it became clear in black and white that she could see the list that nothing was going to change because he wasn't prepared to change. And so I helped her to grow up and to understand that she didn't need to be pulled by manipulation and guilt to stay there. She could still support him, yet take a step back and then a step back further as she learns emotional mastery. And see, when you're in a relationship, like another client of mine who's found somebody who is his ideal partner, but he gets very, very scared because in the past he's been hurt. And sometimes this old emotional brain just plays tricks and thinks, I've got to get out, I've got to get out, I've got to get out, because he fears that he could be hurt again. Yet there's no evidence for that with this person, because he can see she's a wonderful person. And he made me smile the other day because he's had so many days that he's been happy with this lady. And he says sometimes when she goes out for a drink, she gets a little bit sort of lovey-dovey and sends me texts. And she sent him a text of, well, maybe one day that we might have a child of our own. And he said, I nearly dropped the phone. And it just made me laugh because that's exactly what he probably would do, because it would terrify him. And really, he needs to soften and follow the advice given of taking one day at a time. Because the best thing about the past, it's over. The future's a mystery and the present is a gift. And whether this relationship will last or not, if you take each day as a brand new beginning to be the best you that you can be, then at the end of that day you can have memories of a good day. If you make the decision to master those thoughts by writing out your worries and fears, and there's lots of free help on my website for that, so that you can see clearly and overcome this emotional, frightened brain that's trying to get you to escape, to save you some perceived danger of being hurt. See, you may feel that you want to learn to trust, but you already do. If you go on the highway, you trust that people won't go across that white line. And 99.99999% of the time they don't, because we have an unwritten rule. And when you have your list of qualities of what you'd like to have in your ideal partner, you can compare that to the one that you're with. And this will highlight whether you've moved on or not. Because sometimes we can move into a new relationship with a new partner that's exactly the same person, just in a different skin. And we need to know this, because then those fearful feelings are serving us. They're saying, watch out, watch out. They could be as nasty as the last one. And we need to protect ourselves. But if we can see in black and white that we've managed to attract to ourselves somebody really good, and we choose to take just one day at a time. See, we can't predict whether this will be the relationship. No one can. Yet, if you decide to be the best person that you can, then if something goes wrong, you'll have built up your self-esteem to know that it's their loss. And my voice will go with you as you imagine, if you would, having a mastermind group within your mind, a team within, and we'll put in, perhaps, I don't know, a guardian angel, me. Let's put a comedian in there to lighten up things, and anybody else that would be useful to you. Maybe a friend who you know is in a relationship and they know how to trust. They seem well balanced in that area of their mind. And so that you have a team within that you can literally dump all of these fears into the team as they sit around a circle. And you say, hey guys, I don't know how to process this crap. Here you go. But tonight as you sleep and dream, the team will work on this, so that when you wake up, you'll have a new perspective and you'll be able to take things one day at a time. Because if you aim to be the best you that you can be, that will give you a sense of satisfaction, reward, an inner truth of understanding yourself. And whether this relationship lasts or not, you will take you into the next one. So it's about time we upgrade some of the software and let your unconscious mind know that the emotional brain isn't going to ruin things, because you're going to question it with your logical mind. Is this thought true? Is it likely to happen with this person? Have I any evidence for that? Or am I just pattern matching through fear of the last relationship? And I want you to see yourself in the future, I don't know, a year from now, 5 years from now, 2 or 3 images, that you can see or sense that you have a smile on your face that lets you know you found that inner peace, that inner happiness, and the journey starts right now. And you can see there with you your partner, and it can be a little bit fuzzy. because I want you to put a little phrase underneath. This or something even better. So we set things up for a win-win future, where if it doesn't work out, there's no pain, because you've grown enough to know that you're sure of yourself and that you can demand respect through your actions, through your character, and through your own personal development. And now, as I count back from 5 to 1, you can come back into the room with a renewed sense of energy, optimism, excitement, and noticing in the days ahead, the more that you listen to this, the more you wake up with unexplainable feelings of well-being. For now is the time to take your freedom, to know that all you need is within you now. Your own mastermind group is working 24/7 to update some of those old emotions so that we can bring them bang up to date, to help you to see clearly, to feel more and more at one. And if you want to click the link, you can get some free life coaching, some free downloads. Stop worry, create a wonderful life. And if this has been a real big issue for you, then there's a lot more help on my website. There's programs, Heal the Inner Child, Heal the Heavy Heart, Stopping Jealousy, Stopping Anger. And these programs, excuse me, you can download from about £19. You don't have to buy them. And they take me hours upon hours to do. Whereas this video, I just point and talk. And so, if you've enjoyed this, you will enjoy the stuff that I've recorded, because I write, rewrite, and they're jam-packed full of positive suggestions that will help you to improve your life. But start with my free stuff first, because there's a lot there as my gift to you in this present moment.